Hey guys and girls, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Hannah and I do videos here on YouTube. So welcome back to my channel, as I've just said. Today's video, as you can see from the title, is me testing out the new collection by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it's the Riviera collection. You've got the palette, and then we've got the loose highlighters, and we have the dewy setting spray. So if you want to see what my thoughts are on all the products, then please stay tuned. Also, if you're new here and you've just joined, I would love if you could subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on when I post. I can't believe that recently I was added to ABH's PR list. Like, I know they're not watching this, but thank you so much. I got an email and I was like, you have to be joking, right? Like, I literally went around my house and I was like, this is fake, this is fake, this is fake. Realised that it wasn't. Got a whole bunch of products, and luckily the Riviera palette, the 3 loose highlighters and the dewy setting spray were included. Why have I got hairs just sticking out? Were included in the PR package. So thank you so much, Norvina and Anastasia, for sending me these products. So I have used this palette twice already, just to get a little bit of a feel for you guys, just so I know how to explain how it works and the pigmentation and do all the colours work and all of that jazz. So yeah, we're going to be testing out and reviewing all 3 products. Now, the only product I haven't tested yet is the dewy setting spray, because I just don't want to use it because of how expensive it is. I just don't want to waste it. Right here we have the beautiful Riviera palette by Anastasia. This is what the palette looks like. It retails for £46, which is a little bit more on the expensive side, but it doesn't matter to me. It might matter to you guys. Obviously I got this for free because it was in PR. But I think it's one of the more expensive of the palettes. It does have the exact same number of shades in this palette as it does to all the other Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes, or the recent ones I should say. I will say, when this first was like announced that this palette is coming out, I was thinking from the packaging you was going to get blues. I was going to get like a nice baby blue, a nice coral blue, a pastel blue maybe, something like the Sapphire palette from Huda Beauty, and then like some shimmers. And then when we opened the palette, this is what it looked like. Now, don't get me wrong, at first I was like, oh, do I like it? Do I not like it? And then it grew on me and I was like, do you know what? It's lovely to see some colour from ABH. It really is lovely. So this is what the palette looks like. It's got 14 shades retailing for £46. Of course, it comes with its infamous brush. Where are you? I do love their brushes. I have tried this palette twice. As you can see, I've dipped into a few shades. I will say I'm going to give you my final thoughts at the end, but I will show you how good this palette is and whether I think you should buy it. But yeah, I think a lot of people were probably a little bit disappointed, but I wasn't. At first I thought, oh, is it going to work? But then once you actually play with the palette, you will see how well it works. But yeah, I think the average person at the time was really disappointed because we were expecting blues because of the packaging, but actually inside it's completely different. But I like the look. I really like the look. So I'm happy. I love the palette. So yeah, we also have 3 loose highlighters, which look absolutely amazing. We have this one, which is, let me go from the lightest. We have this one, which is in a silver packaging, which is the shade Snowflake, which is like a white silvery shade. This is what it looks like. It comes with like glittery packaging, but it's not glittery, it's just the packaging. We also have the shade So Hollywood, which I think is going to be a similar shade to the So Hollywood compact that they do, the highlighter. But yeah, this is the loose highlighter. I have tried this and I love it. And the last shade, which I thought was going to be pink, but it actually is a deeper gold colour, is this shade, which is Sunset Aura, which I could probably use as well, and it'll probably give a nice tone to me. I don't know, maybe it's a little bit too dark, so we'll see how that works. And then lastly, of course, we have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dewy Setting Spray, which, oh, these, so the highlighters, I must say, retail for £25 each, but you do get 6 grams of product, which is quite a lot. It is full, and this setting spray retails for £27 and it has 100 millilitres. So it's like the same. It looks similar to the MAC Fix Plus, and that's I think £16, but this is like double, near enough double, or £10 more than this, and it's a little bit, I personally think it's a little bit pricey, but we won't know what it's like and if it's worth the price until we try it. So I'm going to try that, but I'm really excited. I just love the packaging. I love everything about this. What I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to dive straight into the tutorial because I don't want to waste any time. I don't know what sort of look I want to create. I did ask you guys on my Instagram, which is at hanstluce. Please follow me on there. I'm always active on there. If you guys want to see a neutral look or a colourful look, because I was thinking to create more of a neutral look with the palette, because we do have some browns and some light pinks and some really beautiful shimmers. But a lot of you said you wanted to see colour, so I'm going to do colour. Of course, I'm not just a one eyeshadow type person. I do looks every single day for you guys on my Instagram, so please head over to there if you want to see more looks that I've created with this palette. I will be doing a neutral look, just not on a YouTube video for you. So I'm the lids. I'm just going to go in with the Collection Perfection Lasting Concealer. This is my everyday prime. The one thing I will say about these shadows that I found is the purple is a little bit difficult to work with, but that's not ABH's fault, and I'm not saying that because I'm on their PR list. All these opinions are my own. This video is not sponsored in any way. But what I will say is I find with any purple that I've ever used in any palette, the purples are really, really difficult to work with. So I'm just saying that just to let you guys know, if you can handle purples and you know how to make them blend, then by all means that will be for you. But I'm going to hopefully try and show you a way without messing up how the shadows work and try to make the purple work. Actually going into the palette, I'm going to go in with this beautiful purple shade, and I'm going to go with the Anastasia brush that comes with the palette, and I'm going to go in with not the fluffier side but the more denser side. I'm going to sort of take this purple right here. It does have a tiny bit of fallout, just a tiny bit, not loads, just a tiny bit, but ABH shadows tend to have fallout, but that I'm guessing is because it's highly pigmented. I'm going to pop this in the crease area and just pat this on. Should have done my base afterwards, but I'm filming for that, so that doesn't really matter. But yeah, I'm just winging this out ever so slightly, just like that. It on like that, it doesn't seem to get patchy. But then what I originally found was when I went in with the pink, which was Bahamas, and I blended that out, which is the hot pink, and then I went in with the purple, it got a little bit patchy, but that is okay. Right, so now that we've done that, we pat that on, I'm just going to go now in with a Morphe M506 brush and just add a little bit more of the purple onto the brush and just start to buff the edges out. The purple I find does get a tiny bit darker. I have used the brown in the palette, which is the shade Palm, and I actually find that's not an actual brown. I actually found that it's just ever so slightly a deeper purple, but it comes off a brown. Just blending the outer edges. We have got a tiny bit of fallout, which I'm just going to brush away with another eyeshadow brush. Go into the shade Monte Carlo, which is this shade here. I'm going to start to blend this into the top part of the purple. I don't know if this is the right brush to use. I might need more of a defined one. Shade once again has quite a bit of fallout, but that's okay. And just blend this into the top, just so we get a little bit more of a beautiful blend going on. Nothing like too much, but just a slight little blend. These two colours blend really, really lovely together, but the purple and the hot pink, which is Bahamas, doesn't. So Mediterranean first. I don't know if this brush is going to pick up anything. I'm going to pick up the shade Mediterranean, and I'm going to pat this on the outer edges like so. And the inner, just so we know where the rest of the shimmer is going to go. The shimmer's a little bit crumbly and does have some fallout, but I'm not fussed about that. But if you are, then I would advise probably not going for this. I'm going to go in with this beautiful blue shade right here. Pop that in the centre. This shimmer is gorgeous. But of course you can keep going back in with the shade Mediterranean just to make sure that there's no harsh edges and that it blends. Go on the lower lash line, and I'm going to take that purple again that purple underneath the lash as well. Don't worry about how it looks. And then we're going to go in with Monte Carlo once again and just blend that together. Right, and to take into the inner corner, we're going to go in with the shade Inheritance, which is this gorgeous yellow shade. I'm loving this shade. Pop in that right in the inner corner. As so. Just like that, just like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come off camera, I'm going to do the other eye and the rest of my face. I'm going to come back, do the highlighter and all of that jazz, and then give you my final thoughts. Now onto highlighter. So I'm going to go in with the shade, this one right here, which is So Hollywood. Anastasia Beverly Hills 823 brush. I'm just going to take this highlighter here. Do you know what I really like about this? It comes out with these, but not loads come out, so you don't need a lot. I'm going to spritz my brush, obviously, and I'm just going to start to... oh my god. What I like about this is you can really tone it down, so if you keep blending it into the skin, you can just get a slight, like, subtle effect, but Hannah doesn't like that, so I'm just going to keep packing on it. Do you know what I mean? You can focus the loose highlighter in certain areas, which is really, really nice, because you can pack more on one side than the other. But I really, really like that. Now actually onto the Dewy Setting Mist. This is what the Dewy Setting Mist looks like, and I'm literally just going to start to spritz this. I think it's like a coconut scent, so let's see how this goes. That feels really nice on the skin. I really like the spray on it. Like, the spray is just like marvellous. I love how it has this little closed thing. It's very much like the MAC one, but I do think I prefer this one. Sorry about my squeaky chair, but yeah, this just looks... feels, it smells really, really gorgeous. Like, I really, really love the smell of this. I definitely would be using this more. So the spray is absolutely gorgeous, feels gorgeous, gives me this really fresh feel. I don't know if you can tell, just really, really fresh, really, really natural, like, but glowy at the same time. So I am living for it, and you don't need a lot either. Like, I'm finding that, like, it's not, the spray, how it comes out is really, really lovely. So it's not like you're having an issue with, like, it's spritzing too much on one side. It's evenly distributing the actual product. So I really, really love that. So this is the finished look. I really, really like it. So if I come up, this is the eye look. It's a gorgeous collection. Definitely, I personally think definitely worth your money. As much as it might be a tad expensive, it's ABH. If you want something luxury, you actually want quality shadows. I wasn't expecting much, especially from colour, and I found that, like, with some ABH shadows are difficult to blend and whatnot, but these blend really, really nice. I think if you're going to be using a purple and a pink together, pack on the purple first, then go in with the pink. If you go in the other way, it just goes patchy and messes up really quickly. I was worried that it was going to do this, but when we actually went with the purple, it did not do that. The shadows look really, really lovely. The shimmers are gorgeous. The shimmers are absolutely gorgeous. The yellow is beautiful in the inner corner. I get loads of compliments since I started wearing the yellow in the inner corner. The yellow is beautiful as an inner corner. I'd love to see what it's like on the actual lid. But so far, beautiful. Yeah, the highlight I'm absolutely loving. The setting spray is feeling really, really lovely on my skin. Everything just looks well put together, I personally think. What do you guys think? So yeah, that's everything for you guys. I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a massive thumbs up. I'm going to be creating loads more looks on this palette on my Instagram, so please feel free to check that out. If you have any questions, like I said, please feel free to comment in the comment section. If you are new, I would love if you could click the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you don't miss out on when I post. I love all of you. I hope you guys take care. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I shall see you in my next one. Bye.